welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles!
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the link. Avery Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner. And it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. 4. Here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Williams gets it on the draw. And much more room to run on this one. Picks up 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. Try to run for it with Williams. Take this inside the 40 to the 39, but most importantly, they've got it. That's a first down.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
On the play fake, Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CeeDee gets the Cowboys a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down. Kobe Dean in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Jalen Carter getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Headed left, buying time. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could. but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
To throw on second down is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and long. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
A 57-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. first carry for Miles Sanders. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from the safety spot to make the stop.
It's a pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. Well, play action. It's Prescott. He'll complete that to his fullback. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down. Nick Sirianni thought about it, and he wants another look. He has thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's right side, he's got Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
4 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. Dak to throw. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll run it with Williams, and he'll get about 5. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Escaping to his left. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shimley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the 45-yard line.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open receiver is Dodson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
On 4th down, the veteran Ryan Anger on to punt for Dallas. Back deep is Avery Williams. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, that's the tight end, Granson. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Off the play fake, Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Working his way out left. Now
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This is 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Hurts. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Straight ahead, it's Sanders. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He was brought down by a sack. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. It's another run here for Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll step up and run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll take off again. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Dak going to push this one forward. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 21-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10.
Hey, what type of activities, well, don't you get involved? Hey,
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's taken in by Dodson. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So, from the 37, here's second and 6. Now it's Hurts. He'll step up and run this. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Run down. That's a loss on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to even the score late. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On second down, it's Dak. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here comes second down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's to Ferguson once again. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Again, Prescott to the air. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. That's timeout for Dallas. It's their second. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Williams. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Eagles.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson.
Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night.